Salams and welcome. Thank you for joining me. Today is Alhamdulillah the 25th fast, and tonight is going to be the 26th of Taraweeh, inshallah. And this is the view from my window. And as you can see, and as you can hear, Alhamdulillah, we've got some beautiful, beautiful rain, some soothing rain. And as we know that the dua made during rain is accepted, and we are now in the last 10 days of this magnificent month of Ramadan itself. Last 10 days, we are now just about 4 or 5 days left for Ramadan to end. And even though tonight is the 26th night in South Africa, but in Saudi Arabia, in Arab countries, there for them it's the 27th night. So in fact, it's big night somewhere in the world. Somewhere in the world, it's big night, right? So join me as I make a very, very short dua. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our duas and grant us even more. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Al-Fatiha. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Ar-Rahmanir rahim. Malik yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina as-siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta alayhim ghayri maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Ameen. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. Oh Allah, Ya Rabbal Alameen, Ya Rabbal Alameen, Ya Rabbal Alameen. For myself and my family, for you and your family, for all those who are watching this, and all those who are not watching this, O Allah, grant and even more from my duas. O Allah, grant abundance for all the people, for this ummah of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Grant abundance, rozi, rizq, abundance, goodness, success, barakah and blessings, and abundance and goodness and health, wealth, honor, dignity, izzat. O Allah, remove obstacles from the people's ways. O Allah, those who are suffering with difficulty and illnesses, O Allah, grant them shifa. Those who've got cancer or various types of illnesses and diabetes and various types of illness, Ya Allah, please remove the trauma from them. Ya Allah, grant us and grant the ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam the best of taqdeer, for indeed Laylatul Qadr and these magnificent nights are the night of decree, the Laylatul Qadr, a night that is better than 1,000 months. Ya Rabbal Alameen, it is through thy grace and thy mercy and thy rahmah that thou hast given us a magnificent night, that one night is better than 1,000 months, 80.3 years of ibadat. And that translates into 12 hours is 720 minutes. 1,000 months is 30,000 days. Divided by 720 gives us, that means 1 minute. Listen carefully to this, please. 1 minute is equal to 40 days of ibadat. 1 minute is 40 days of ibadat. So please remember, the next few days, even if you can recite an extra darood or an extra zikr or anything a little bit extra, 1 minute is equal to 40 days of ibadat, right? So just try and see whatever little bit extra you can do. Ya Allah, remove the obstacles from the way of the people, whatever difficulties they've got. Oh Allah, those who are studying for the exams, oh Allah, grant them guidance in the exams and let them pass with the exams, so that both the boys and the girls, so that they can strengthen the ummah. Oh Allah, guide them to careers that are magnificent, beautiful, so they can have abundant rozi and rizq in their careers, and whether it is a business that they are opening or in the individual professional careers. Ya Rabbal Alameen. Oh Allah, for those who are unemployed, guide them towards wonderful jobs and opportunities, so that thereby they can earn money for their family and have honor and dignity, because there is no shame in working hard, Ya Rabbal Alameen, because it is a sweat of the brow that gives a lot of ibadat and a lot of dua as well, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Oh Allah, for the people who are suffering in Palestine, in Gaza, in various parts of Africa, in Kashmir, in various other parts of the world, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Oh Allah, thou knows exactly what each one is going through, each and every of those people, whether it is the physical suffering and the pain, or those who have become shuhada. Ya Rabbal Alameen, grant them the highest stages in their comfort and their love, Ya Rabbal Alameen. And those who are suffering, whether any forms of difficulties or body, damage of body, mind, body and limb, Ya Rabbal Alameen, thou art the one who replaces everything. Thou art the one that elevates and elevate the rank higher and higher and higher and higher, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Oh Allah, for our beautiful land South Africa, Ya Rabbal Alameen, We are in desperate need of guidance for our leadership, Ya Rabbal Alamin. Guide the GNU towards a Deen al-Islam, because it is only through Deen al-Islam, it is only through Tawheed, and it is only through Taqwa, God consciousness, that we can have the people who have an understanding of Thee and have fear of Thee with regard to the consequences, so that we can thereby have the best of leadership to remove the poverty, the murder, high murder rate, rape, domestic violence, HIV/AIDS, teenage pregnancy, sexual promiscuity, mafia gangs in government, and mafias in civil society, and high levels of crime, so that thereby we can transform South Africa into another Dubai through the grace and mercy, and guide the people in guiding this land with its wonderful resources under the soil to make it a beautiful land for peace, prosperity, and that and the Deen of Islam prevails over this land, Ya Rabbal Alamin. Ya Rabbal Alamin, globally, it is Thy word, Ya Rabbal Alamin, is more powerful than all the ideologies of the world. Ya Rabbal Alamin, the world is in darkness. Ya Rabbal Alamin, guide us, guide the ulama, guide the scholars, guide the men and women, the believing man and the believing woman, to raise up the banner of Islam, so that thereby Islam can continue being the fastest growing religion in the world, and the light of Islam can spread globally, and thereby we can remove the darkness. And Ya Rabbal Alamin, Thou hast taught us that Iqra, read, that we Muslims have a love for knowledge and education. Ya Rabbal Alamin, let in the same way that the golden age of Islam, that Islam prevailed over the world for 800 years, and there was total peace in the world. When Islam ruled the world, there was no compulsion in religion. Everyone had freedom of religion, everyone had freedom of living their own life, and there was peace. There was no war in the Middle East, there was no war in Ukraine, there was no First World War, there was no Second World War, there were no nuclear weapons, there was no fear of nuclear Armageddon, Ya Rabbal Alamin, because Islam is the haqq, Islam is the truth. Ya Rab, Ya Rab, Ya Rab, Ya Rab, Ya Rab. Oh Allah, those who have passed away, our dear mother, our dear fathers, and those whom we love, Ya Allah, grant them nur in their grave, grant them perfume in the grave, grant them space in the grave, and grant them elevate the ranks in the highest stages of Jannah al-Firdaus in the company of those whom we love. Oh Allah, guide us to those actions and deeds that are righteous and acceptable and pleasing to Thee, Ya Rabbal Alamin. Oh Allah, oh Allah, thank You for this great gift and honor of sending us the Quran, of sending us Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, for teaching us the Quran, and for choosing us to be Muslims. Ya Rabbal Alamin, Thou hast chosen us to say La ilaha illallah. Ya Rabbal Alamin, what would our condition have been if Thou had not chosen us to recite the kalima? Ya Rab, thank You, lakh shukr, lakh shukr. Guide us towards those actions and deeds that are righteous and easy and pleasing to Thee. Oh Allah, when our time is there, give us life if life is better for us, and give us death if death is better for us. Oh Allah, give us an easy death and easy reckoning on the day of accountability, book of deeds in our right hand with no accountability, shade under the throne, crossing the bridge of Puli Sirat under the protection, mercy, light on the right, light on the front, light above us, traveling faster than the speed of light, crossing the bridge of Puli Sirat in the speed of light, and entering the highest stations of Jannah al-Firdaus in the company of those whom we love, in nearness to Thee, Ya Rabbal Alamin, and in the neighborhood of our beloved Nabi Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and in the company of those whom we love. Ya Rab, Ya Rab, Ya Rab, Ya Rab, Ya Rab, through the grace and mercy. Oh Allah, Thou knowest what is in our hearts more than what we can enunciate, Ya Rabbal Alamin. Grant us those du'as that we know that we cannot even enunciate, Ya Rabbal Alamin. Grant us that even more for us, our families, this wonderful community, this wonderful country, the wonderful continent, and the global ummah. Ya Rab, Ya Rab, Ya Rab, Ya Rab, through the grace and mercy, through the grace and mercy, through the grace and mercy. Ameen, Ya Rabbal Alamin. Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi. يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين يا رب العالمين يا حي يا قيوم يا مالك يا قدوس يا رب العالمين يا لطيف يا لطيف يا ودود يا قدوس يا مالك يا حي يا قيوم يا أحد يا صمد آمين يا رب العالمين.